Can you hear me? There you go. Oh, I'm not worried about it. I'm good. I'm good. A little better shape than I think you've been the past week, but eh, uh, I don't know. Yeah, the invite's no longer available. Play season game. I don't know. I hit play season game, and I guess that broke it somehow. Yeah, it should just connect the two of us, but maybe it don't. I don't have a game session yet. Wait. Something's happening. Okay, here we go. Oh, you're a 95? Oh boy. 94. We are in Chicago. I'm gonna wear orange in the event that it's snowing. I don't. Week 15. That is around Christmas or so. I I watched what was it? You know what? They allow the Cowboys to wear their lights on the road, so or but that's the Cowboys, and the Cowboys can do whatever they want. That's right. That's right. But there was a Titans Bills game where the Titans were in their powders and the Bills were in white, and it was snowing. Well, you couldn't see the Titans either in the powders. So both Chris and Isaac were miserable that entire experience. That would, which is an easy workaround. which is an easy workaround. Man, we suck on third down. Shit.
It's very snowy at the stadium. And
Oh, hell yeah.
Figures to be which team is better equipped to deal with the conditions on the field. Get ready for winter football at its best. It's the Chargers going up against the Bears. The snow may be coming down in the Great Lakes region, but we'll send you out to two guys who are always cool. That's Brandon Gaudin
Online
and
kicking.
Charles Davis.
Larry, we thank you. Well, the Windy City has been brought to its knees by this recent snowstorm, but we are still playing football at Soldier Field in Chicago. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between our visitors and the Chicago Bears.
Who's that?
A handoff running left is Miller. And not much room to operate as he'll get this up only to about the 41. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there.
I mean, you ran to the side that I would expect you to run to with Tyron Smith over there.
Here's Goff now on second down. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free.
I like those blues.
And here are the Chicago defensive starters.
It's a nice combo. I like
continues
it.
to improve at the quarterback position. He may live up to his own nickname as the Slaymaker.
The Slaymaker. Yes.
So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Throwing on third. Goff. He's got time in the pocket. That's caught by Treadwell. And he eventually goes down, but not before reaching the 30-yard line.
When I watched Jared Goff on tape at Cal, I saw a guy who wasn't just a dart thrower. You know, a lot of people said, he's perfect for the West Coast offense. I always thought he could do a little bit more, and that was the reason why. He can push it downfield. He has a good, strong arm.
A first down carry now for Miller. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play there. It'll be second down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle, that's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Second down is gone. It's complete to Fuller. 15 yards down to the 15 and a first down.
I know many people like to throw to the
Anthony
tight
Brown.
end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. But slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running.
No, he's real. He's got 95 speed.
This time. This is Miller. And he stopped immediately there. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a second.
I think that was Craig.
So if I'm an offensive coordinator, there's one thing
That's
that
the
I know
rookie.
for sure. This is one of the top 5 teams in the NFL.
4th round
against the
projection
run.
that I drafted
So when I
in the
look at my
first.
playlist, I'm probably thinking about throwing it.
9 yards still remaining here to pick up the first on second down.
Right.
On second down, here's Goff. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Jadeveon Clowney in there to drop
I didn't
him
even see Clowney
for
get
his
back there.
11th sack of the year.
He's just there.
The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though. 3rd and long. It's gone. Under pressure, and they get to him again. Joey Bosa in there to get him for sack number 9 now on the year. Well, they went with the nickel. They throw in an extra defensive back. Coverage was very good.
Yeah, it was exactly as you would expect. A passing down, you bring in the nickel package. Just as you described, the coverage was excellent and allowed one of their linemen to end up getting to the quarterback.
I know the feeling. That's what happened on my kickoff.
And this will remain a scoreless game.
That's exactly what happened on my kickoff.
But they'll wind up being turned away thanks to the missed field goal.
And those especially hurt when you come into a game on the road. You're trying to get things to go your way early, and now you suffer a setback right out of the gate.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Now, that result is no surprise. This team is bringing back memories of what? The 85 Bears, the 2000 Ravens. Those teams were so great against the run, they made you abandon any plans of doing that when you played against them.
All right, here we go. Wide 88. Wide 88. Tighten up.
Carr to throw on 2nd down. Hunter Henry brings it in. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop it?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically. But a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route.
We ready? Red 18.
They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively.
We got 3, fellas. We got 3. Here we go. Wide.
On 2nd down, here's Carr. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing.
I wonder where the server we're connected to is.
Where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did. Absolutely love the run.
Do you think it's you, or do you think it's me?
For his quickness, but also for his speed, and he's able to get to the 2nd level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker.
My fullback's tight end right now, not throwing into triangle.
To great advantage.
Henry's got it out on the left side. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. Looked pretty good.
How about that? Let's see if they can continue to take that kind of a punch, though.
We ready? Wide 88.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. And here's the offense today that hopes to get off to a strong start.
All right, here we go. Red 18.
Now Carr throwing on 2nd down. Dancing to his left. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
Well, he did a nice job keeping his eyes downfield, waiting for someone to get open. But once the pressure forced his eyes down to see the rush, it was time to make a break for it.
And And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case,
I am so happy.
And absorbed it anyway.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
I am so happy that Carr.
And no press coverage here. They are backing off in the secondary. And on the ground they go
Doss.
back. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. Time quickly to look at the Chargers defense.
Leonard Williams was one of the top draft picks coming out of USC. And he's done nothing to diminish the comparisons people make.
Oh my God, that was so scary.
This defense hasn't let them in yet. They'll need to stiffen here. 3rd and goal from the 2. They'll run it with Johnson. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. He lost 2, and it brings up 4.
We'll take our points.
Now on 4th down, Chip Kelly's going to say, let's bring out the field goal unit.
Yes,
right
absolutely in theory.
Brandon Garden, Charles Davis back with you.
This is the determination on
if quarter number 2. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation.
Okay, cool.
And the first play will be a field goal try. From the right hash here, should be an easy one.
Okay, I think we got it.
And Parkey's kick is good. And it's 3-0. The Bears hit the scoreboard first. And Charles, they get the field goal. Took him a dozen plays, though.
I would expect that.
You know what I'm about to say, right? Bend but don't break. That's what came into play here for the defense. 12 plays were run out of. They only gave up 3 points. In a lot of ways, that's a win for the defense.
So out come the Chargers. And they had compiled a pretty long drive.
Well, that's Eric Berry back there,
no
so.
Points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. Let's face it, we've been there.
Oh,
we've seen
that
teams
block
before.
shed.
They were counting on those
No,
points.
that was a
They didn't
Tauchu.
get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
Yeah, I keep forgetting that. Huh? Last season.
Here's Goff now on 2nd down. He's got time. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete. And he's certainly not a guy that drops that football very often.
Indeed, because that's a bit of a surprise. I know
Yeah,
he's
I need to remember that
this
this isn't Madden 19 man coverage.
The Bears have put an extra defender in the secondary on 3rd down.
Yep, they're in the nickel. From the gun on 3rd down, Goff. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie.
As they come.
They have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the
I have
field.
not
And they had 3 points
played
last
in
time,
any
but they
sort
didn't want
of
3 points
franchise
because they
game.
were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the 3-point
The kicker.
Exactly. He put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract
Yeah,
time.
not getting
That
the blocks.
offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
Here's Carr to throw. Forced out to his left. Caught left side, Hopkins. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Partner, this is one of the best routes anyone can have in their offensive playbook. Tough to defend because you think it's a go route, and then he breaks it back on the comeback. There's one other thing you need as well.
A well-thrown ball.
Exactly right. Got the guy who has some precision in throwing
I
the
think it was
football
some
because of the
Warhawk
timing of the
tackle.
route.
Oh, God.
And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
So many offenses want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are.
And Parkey not able to convert. This is no good. Wide to the left, and this score will stay right where it is. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
They'll start out on the ground. It's Lamar Miller. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
To me, that's a superior play by the backer because he was allowed to, I think, run free on it and make that play. His defensive linemen, they covered things down for him because offensive guys, the linemen, what they're trying to do, as you know, is block the guy at the point of attack and then climb to the next level and get the linebacker.
That's a good route. Good route.
You got a free hitter, and that's what we saw there, and a really nice play resulted for them.
On 1st and 10, Goff out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. The first down screen pass, good for 5.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
To throw on second down is Goff. Fuller brings it in over the middle. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. And the offense lining up 1st and 10. He'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there. Second down.
Yeah, that was Bobby.
Blitz, no doubt. Great job by the linebacker. Maybe the quarterback, if he could have seen that, could have audibled there.
Yeah, he needed to be in a different play because that one just meshed perfectly for the defense. All the gaps were filled except for the one the offense really wanted to run through, and that was filled by a big man wanting to make a tackle.
And he made a great tackle. He's got
I was so far deep,
and
apparently.
He gets this one all the way down inside the 15. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him, and he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
Now it's gone. He's going to flip that out to the flat.
He slipped.
It's complete. And he'll go down here at the 12.
There is a slipping animation in the snow.
On that one, and it'll be second down.
And it's terrifying.
Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out.
Oh, pick that!
Get him out in the flat and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field. Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field and it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it. Doesn't matter whether it's offense or defense because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
A nickel back added defensively as they look to stop this 3rd and 8. Goff now looks to throw. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Joey Bosa in there to sack him.
Now the adventure.
10 for him now on the year. And this has no chance. It's no good. Well, wide to the left, and this score will stay right where it is. So it's a second
I'm so glad my first
field
goal came from the 3.
Going forward, maybe time for a little soul searching as well.
Yeah, the head coach might be looking towards the head coach because you wonder if this will affect the 4th down decision making going forward. If you get 4th and 3, 4th and 4, situations that used to be calls for the kicker might get a second thought.
They'll give it to him right up the gut. Stays on his feet, and he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33.
Offensive linemen love creating space for their guys carrying the ball, but when that guy also breaks tackles and creates extra yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
Play action. Now it's Carr. He's going to air one out.
Oh.
And he's unable to grab it. Thought he might have had position, couldn't hold on. 3rd down.
And when all else fails,
Deion
as
is so
defender, when you're not
fast.
there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
Well, they brought in an extra defensive back here, so probably not expecting a run on 3rd and 3.
A good call.
They'll give it to him right up the gut.
Okay.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
The insistence of speed at every position is really seen at the defensive end spot. These guys in old days were often
Good
outside
block,
linebackers.
Andrew.
They just pushed them forward
Oh, there's a good
because
kick.
they wanted to play fast.
Kirby
and get to the
knows what he's
quarterback
doing.
or the running backs quicker than ever before.
A 40-yard punt, given 3 on the return, and it'll be Charger football here as they take over. Out comes the San Diego offense as they get set to see what they can do here. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting
Oh
on
my
those
God.
points. In today's NFL, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that.
Oh, your receiver
Can
slipped.
they come back now and redeem themselves?
Underneath for Miller. A gain of 4 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
One is to start, the other one is to actually throw the ball.
Here we go now.
Here's Goff now on 2nd down. Finding time. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. And time for us to take a break here in the booth. We're back to Soldier Field following this short break. $12 yards to go on 3rd down.
Now let's go. 3-19.
Throwing on 3rd. Goff. He's going to go deep for Conley. And a shot taken on 3rd down, unsuccessful. 4th down now.
He did.
Well, they've had a pretty frustrating first half here offensively, and then just continued there with that incompletion.
And definitely frustrating for
Well,
them,
luckily
but
you're
heartening
allowed
for
to
the
kick
other
this one out of
guys.
bounds.
Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now because they've made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense now getting ready to take over. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down.
Not a run that you're going to write home about, but still a good 1st down run. That's what an offense calls staying on schedule. 3 to 4 yards on 1st down, you're set up very well for the rest of the drive.
And he
Okay,
fires one
Butterfingers.
incomplete.
So, never mind.
So a costly penalty and now a tougher 3rd down situation. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Throwing his car on 3rd down. Screenplay, Johnson. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a 1st down. 8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available.
I mean, I
You
can
get a lot of
respect
heavy
that.
pressure
When you got the
towards
quarterback in your
quarterback,
sights.
That's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a 1st down.
A battle for it, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his guys are going to take over
Well,
at the
we challenged him.
21-yard line. And the Chargers coming out on the field now.
I think we
And
learned our
last drive,
lesson.
3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard.
Yes.
They break that goose egg.
Yeah, that's what
You
it
got
was.
to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a 1st down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that
If there's
3 and out
one-
on the last possession,
If
tells
there's
you just
one
how
point
stalled they are on
that we
offense.
thrive
So
on,
who will
it's
step
run
up here? We'll
defense.
see.
Now let's go. 3-19.
I still hear you.
On second down, here's Goff. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Oh, no.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
You gotta up his throw under pressure.
And some secondary help here for the defense.
I don't know if that exists in this game.
Third and long. It's Goff. Surveying the field. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here.
I guess that's the one thing with Anthony Brown is that he's short, but... Was that Conley? Okay. Yeah, I know that, but it was really the jump that got me.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And this one is no good.
You had the length.
And this score will stay right where it is. So that would have been something from that distance, but to no avail. Comes up empty as we have reached the intermission. As we'll send you down to Orlando as we check in with Larry Ridley and our EA Sports halftime report. Larry? This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll take this across the 25.
Well, hey, I opened the game with a kickoff out of bounds, so it could have been worse.
Set to start this third quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Give them 27 yards that time. And it'll be a Chicago first down. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They'll give it to him right up the gut. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Underneath for Johnson. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and that'll make it third down.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays. Looks like a nickel set here defensively on 3rd and 2.
Yeah, maybe expecting a throw. Now they'll run it on the toss.
Look, we held again.
Yardage here.
Partner, I think the easy thing now would be to just abandon the run and start throwing the football at all costs. But I've been in so many games where it doesn't work running the ball, and then something pops, and now you get something going. I'm not so sure to just abandon your game plan this early in the second half.
It'll wind up just a 35-yard punt, no return. And the Chargers will be backed up deep to begin their drive as they take over 1st and 10. A look at the offense now here coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance really to set the tone here in quarter 3.
You didn't even fair catch it. You let yourself get in.
This is probably how it was drawn up at the half. I think we can go inside the locker room, all right? And I think we would see up on the grease boards Stop them defensively, get the ball back for the offense, and let's go downfield and score. Seems simple, right? The last part, we have to find out that's going to happen. But the first part worked to perfection. Did exactly what they wanted, and now their offense has to pay it off.
See if they can get the latter 50%. They keep it with Miller on first down. And this has been a recurring theme tonight for sure. Nowhere to run.
Yeah.
Back to the line of scrimmage, that's all.
You know that old expression, it's not my night?
No.
It hasn't been
That was
his
just him.
so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Goff now looking to throw. Fuller brings it in over the middle. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Here comes the D swarming to the line.
Let's go. 3-19. 3-19.
From the gun on third down. Goff. He's got time in the pocket. He's going to launch this thing. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And his
What happened to your
guys are gonna take
receiver?
over at the 39-yard line. The Bears coming
Why?
out as they get ready. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
Carr going to throw. And that's caught inside the 35. And
I can't believe he caught that.
Down to the 35-yard line. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking it
Yeah,
up,
he's my
completing
blocking
the
tight
pass.
end.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz.
I was surprised to
made the
see him
appropriate
have
calls, got the line engaged because now
step on
they know there are going to be extra
Jay
guys
on.
coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down
Oh,
pat
God.
and kept them away from.
Yeah.
Rifles one that's
Whoa!
intercepted.
Hey!
Picked off by Landon Collins. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. The Chargers offense gets set. They head back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more
the hurdle
cautious
was-
when you start that next drive?
was
or no,
great.
You just throw that out the window.
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Partner, you know I love to point out when teams break tendency and do something a little bit different from the norm. But when you run the ball in the first play of the drive, that's not a tendency breaker at all. That's just trying to establish yourself as you move forward.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Joey Bosa in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack. And that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
Quan Triple.
Throwing on third. Goff. Got a man. It's complete. Williams. And he gets it down to the 48. Enough for the first. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains. Fresh set of downs here.
Is he
Obviously,
someone
this
that you
has not been
drafted,
a better
or?
game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to catch down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end.
I thought he
take
was
some
real.
easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
That's your kind of player.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about
Just
patience,
young
isn't
as
it?
hell.
Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jadeveon Clowney in there to get him. And
I
that's
figured
sack
on
number
that one. That
12
one wasn't
for
one of
the
those
year.
that where they felt like they got there quick.
From the 50, it's Goff. He's got time. Under pressure, they got him again. Jeremiah Tauchu in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year. And the defense will try and pin their ears back and get pressure again here after the sack.
So many sacks.
Out of the gun, Goff. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is taken.
What the hell?
Touchdown.
Darius! God bless America, play the ball.
With his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Chargers have taken the lead.
How you going to give that up?
That was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember
hey.
I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers.
Oh, no.
Look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way to the end zone for the touchdown.
I know you can kick better than that.
The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And the kickoff sails out of bounds, and that's going to be a penalty.
You can see the looks on the faces of the rest of the team. You have one job to do. Just kick the ball and play.
Well, that's exactly right, Charles. The kicker, this is just inexcusable.
Absolutely inexcusable. Everyone out there slugging it out for the entire game. Execute your job.
Now Carr finding time. Now he'll escape to his left. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll make it a second down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided
to
pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Yes. Actually, this play's fine.
On second down, here's Carr. Buying time to his left. And now the ball's
no! Carr, slide like I asked!
At their own 46-yard line. Now the Chargers offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
It takes me
all right,
back
maybe
to
we
we
won't
with the
use
offensive
press
coordinator and
coverage.
the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense. And
I thought I could trust Slay.
Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that.
no, that was Max. That was Max.
One of the things that I observed when Dante Fowler was coming out in the NFL draft, how hard he played the game. Every time I turned on a tape, he was either rushing the pass or making a play.
Look, if I had $1 for every time I ran into the back of my
or hustling from one sideline
line,
to the other,
especially in 19,
right there, making a nice tackle, holding it to a short gain.
Back now at Soldier Field. It's been a very highly contested game to this point. Just a field goal
whatever's
separating
happening,
these
it's
two
just
teams
happening.
as we get set for the fourth quarter.
Oh, man.
They come out here in the eye.
I don't understand what's going on here.
The throw on second down is gone. Caught here by Conley. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
In recent years, the slot receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide like your normal wide receiver. They have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets.
There's just no winning.
And move the sticks. Those guys are worth their weight in gold.
So still in search of the first down after that last completion. They'll try to run for it with Miller. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was
something.
And getting there.
They'll run it again with Miller. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. The fourth quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Miller. And he stopped immediately there. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. And this defense continues to give them fits. They just can't get really anything going on the ground, can they?
I love the theme that you just brought up. This defense has been tough all game long against the run. We just saw another example of it there.
Goff. And able to find Conley.
Inside coverage, please.
The 30-yard line.
And that pickup of a first down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to
one
stop
time for the homies.
So frustrating defensively. You're a play away from getting that football back here down.
And that just doesn't happen.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or take away.
This is Slate's worst game.
This one will probably get away from him.
And he will
But
lose
Clowney just pushed your right tackle back 5 yards.
That's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. And in this situation with the lead fourth quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
It's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that.
Play clock running out. Mike McCoy realizes it and takes a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
Wow.
On 2nd down, here's Miller. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
Well, I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up the play action and throw the football. You control the clock because then you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the tempo for the game.
It's caught on the right side. Williams. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping them from a first down.
Now stopped him in his tracks. Mike McCoy not known for being one of the most aggressive coaches, but he says let's go here on 4th. They come out here in the eye. And they'll run for it with Miller. He can't bring him down.
The weight room does work.
Someone! Come on!
Touchdown. Lamar Miller with his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander.
Come on!
In a single year.
What was
And
that?
The Chargers find a way to stretch their lead. Whoa! He just yanked that one well.
God
to the left.
bless America, guys. Well, I know they can tackle. I've seen it. But then every now and then, there's one run a game where nobody can.
Send this one away.
No, we didn't even do that. That was just pushing. Oh my God.
And he will be marked down right there at the 20-yard line. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And they had the fumble last time.
He's so
that led to
fast.
a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
I don't know what Richard has, but he's fast.
With his first career NFL touchdown. And the Bears have cut it to within a score.
Oh, no. Oh, God bless.
How about this? No good. Just his 2nd miss of the year. And our score will stay right where it is.
Yeah. We got enough time.
Now after the score, it's Parkey on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Yeah, the circle was halfway up the stands.
Back out onto the field, and they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense.
All right, guys.
Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch-counter-punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on...
Dashing through the snow. He's at the 40, past the 20, and all the way in for the touchdown.
Okay.
Lamar Miller with touchdown number 29, too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. Franks to add the PAT. And can you believe it? He misses another one, his third so far. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. This is taken at his 4.
Okay.
And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard
Zero jukes.
line. Onto the field now come the Bears.
Oh.
And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. But they have to be...
Oh, God!
Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line. Leonard Williams in there to get him, and that's sack number 8 for him on the year. On second down, Johnson. And space opened up a bit. He's able to take this up past the 10. Call it a pickup of 7 on the ground. That trims it to a 3rd and 15 situation. So 3rd and 15 and an extra defensive back in the game now.
Flooding the passing lanes. And once again, leverage wins. The offensive
Max
line
protect.
lower than the defensive
All right.
front. They moved them and found some good space for the guy carrying the ball.
And he's going to go
Face
down.
mask.
Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to
That was
adjust
so
and account
weak.
for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you. You change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max
So
protection.
weak.
The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Steps away to his left. Now he's going to let it go deep
Hunter.
left side. He was looking for his tight end, Hunter Henry. And that'll bring up second down.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
Back to the air on second down. It's Carr. Screen play, Johnson. And he's able to get up here to the 26.
I know, I'm
Give him
19 to
6
just
on the
play
screen,
back.
but now it's 3rd down.
Every time I see a coach challenge a spot,
Did I
that
call
makes me a little bit nervous for that coach. Those are very difficult to get overturned.
Yeah.
Well, the biggest reason, correct me if I'm wrong, is just technology. A lot of times you just don't have the angle.
Yeah, I think all the coaches, when they want to challenge that type of a play, they want to put the magnets or the things, the sensors in the ball to show exactly where it is. But right now, it's all about us humans.
From the gun now on 3rd down, Carr being chased out left. And it's complete. Henry. And he takes this one just shy of midfield all the way to the 49. And a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is...
And he'll take this into the end zone. Now, hold on here. We do have a flag.
Oh, my
God. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had...
What the hell catch was that?
When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism as well. He just took off.
Yes!
And that's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you.
And now the Chargers are going to signal for another timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter.
I chose not. We're going to put some trust in our defense.
To kick it away.
to actually stop the run.
End zone for a touchback. The Chargers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in, because they weren't ready to go on the last one.
Oh, that's the wrong
Give
play.
all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but
I hate
allow
this
a
play.
run of that length,
we'll do this.
that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. And now the Bears going to signal for another timeout. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back. Time is starting to run out, really becoming a factor. We'll see if the defense can get the stop they need to get the ball back to the offense. Here's Goff now on second down. And he's going to be taken down. Goff is sacked. Joey Bosa in there to drop him for his 11th sack of the year. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. And the dreaded 3rd and long here for the offense.
All right, we're flipping the play.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk
Flipping the play was an interesting call.
And the Bears in the nickel. No, wait, they're in the dime. 6 DBs out there on 3rd.
Could play an exotic coverage.
3rd and long. It's gone. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Will Fuller was the intended target.
Goff really threw that ball.
Well, partner, I think the defensive fellas got the memo, and they decided to cover him on that play.
Yeah, he's already up over 100 yards in this game. They tried to
underthrows are the dangerous ones.
Yeah, when you've had that much success,
or more so.
Finally, someone said, let's try and put a stop to it and put people on him.
He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Fair catch called for and taken right near the 30-yard line.
Nope.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were competent enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away. What's fun to watch is these college receivers transitioning into the NFL and how they grow as route runners. Because a lot of times now in the college game, the spread offenses, there aren't that many routes that they're actually running. Most of the time they're just trying to find open space and present themselves to the quarterback.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
Shit.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout.
Didn't want to do that, but
it'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
Yeah, but I wanted that timeout.
What's left?
You pick something.
Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Our time. Let's get off the field. Let's get off the field.
He's back to throw. And
he
got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's pop, it almost turns into slow motion.
All right. Okay. All right, let's see if I can pick a play.
Both sides trying to get to the football,
okay,
and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
Well, the Chargers trot out their dime package, expecting a throw on 3rd down. He's got time in the pocket. Now a desperation throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted.
That's what we had to do.
And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. So out come the Chargers.
Aaron was supposed to be up and covering
was able to do their job. Now can the offense just hold on
Hunter.
here, Charles?
And they'd better, because after the job the defense did to give them the ball back with this lead,
I wasn't expecting Aaron to be as far back as he was.
Allow them to go to locker room with a victory.
They'll try to seal the deal. Here we go. They begin with a run by Miller. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
From our vantage point, that was just one bad play by the offensive line in a series of really good ones tonight. But I know that they're going to be really ticked off. It's a lot like a baseball pitcher losing a no-hitter late in the game.
So a defensive brain lapse there and an encroachment penalty.
Sometimes when you don't watch the football and make sure
I'm not griefing. I was trying to jump the snap.
Player, and they can influence you occasionally and look like they're getting ready to move.
I thought I had it.
Detect it.
And I may have had it. It's just
6
I
yards
didn't
here to
account
go
for the delay.
offense on second down. After the penalty, it's Miller. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
Somehow Lamar ended up with a 6.5 average.
The defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating
Somehow.
a pass instead of the run that they got.
Somehow.
Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39.
Oh, partner, there's something special about a game in the snow. Just always fun in these elements, although a little chillier up here in the open-air booth. The only thing that's not fun is that we got the mid-game notification that our flight was canceled tonight, but we'll deal with that later.
Your
It was a really
O-line
fun
may
game to
also
watch.
regress.
It was, and there is something special about game.
Rawls made a hell of a play on the last one. Yeah, you can feel confident. I'm just auto upgrading at this point. I don't think anyone regressed here. Oh. Yeah, Michael Thomas against Aaron Rawls is a mismatch. Michael Thomas is not fast. I couldn't get anything going on the ground. Yeah. Nice.